Good afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. This is Who Am I, Part 8. Kind of a little backup because of respect for my mother, and I want to honor her in all ways. Even if she's not here, she is always here. With that being said, anyways, I want to back up because I had a wonderful mother. Her name is Sandra D. Reed. She's from Herman, New York, and somewhere in the line of her life, she ended up in show business, and she ended up to be one of the greatest sword swallowers ever to live. In 1974, I believe, right after she had me in 71, she was in the Guinness Books of World Records for 5 swords at one time. These are real swords. Now, they don't have a point or a sharpened edge because it would cut her throat or penetrate her stomach. But she did swallow real swords, and she was in the Guinness Books of World Records for about 3 or 4 years before her record was broken. She was one of the greatest women to ever touch a sword and to do the things that she did on stage. They called her Lady Sandra, and you can look her up, Sandra D. Reed, Lady Sandra, the sword swallower. She had many people offering her stuff and this and that, and she turned all that down to raise a young man and try to do the best that she could with the craziness that she had to deal with the loss of all of her family members from about 5 years old to about 8 years old. We lost about 7 family members. It left me and my mom in a bad situation financially. She had already retired from the circus because of all the losses, and she didn't want to be away from me, I guess, mostly, and that she wanted to deal with things that were going on in her home. At the same time, our other financial supporter, which was my stepfather Harold, he was a big man in the circus. I called him Big Jim. He was a great man, wonderful man. But he died, and then that was like the walloping torch that hit our family hard. Besides my grandmother, my aunt, my Uncle Duke, my Aunt Evelyn, it was a rolling snowball effect. And through it all, I just got more and more resentful and angry and rooted deeply with all these fleshly things driving my life. And without the positive outlet that I could have accepted, which was God, and didn't understand because of a child, I took the wrong route, And with that, I owe my mom a debt of gratitude that can never be paid back. Like Jesus, I can never pay back what Jesus did for me, because I didn't deserve any of this. But he said, yes, you do. You are my child. Come to me, Father. Come to me, Son. And so with that being said, I just want to honor her. Like I said, she had Bruce Springsteen coming at her, trying to do a video for him. She had all kinds of stuff. People want her to do books and all kinds of stuff, man. Reporters all throughout my life, even after she retired, they were coming at her. You know what I mean? But she had the desire just to try to do the best she could for me. And this is we were financially bad. There was times when all we had was hot dogs and powdered macaroni and cheese, or tuna and powdered macaroni and cheese to eat. And sometimes we had to go almost without food. But through it all, she loved me unconditionally, like Jesus has done for me my whole life. And with that, I owe her a debt of gratitude. So this is just Who Am I, backing up some, just to respect and honor all mothers today and Mother's Day, and honor my own mother. Because I used to have so much guilt until Jesus came into my life this time. And I put on the new. And now the new says there's going to be a day I get to see her again. Now, I don't know what that's going to be like, but I do know it's going to be beautiful. Because anything that I go through with God today is beautiful. All the trials and tribulations, I just know that I'm worthy. You know what I mean? Just like we all are. We just let the flesh drive our life instead of our spirit. Carnal-minded and spiritually minded are the two enemies. And they fight within us. And that's why we got to have God and follow him in all things. Not just one thing. He wants us all. With that being said, I hope this has helped everybody. Just to get a little insight, again, Sandra D. Reed, Lady Sandra, Guinness Books of World Records, the greatest woman that ever walked on a stage to swallow a sword. I mean, they will say that to the I don't even know how long, because you can look her up anytime and see all that she did. With that being said, I love you, Mother, and I can't wait to see you again. And that's without a doubt. Like, I don't have no more fear, no more anxiety, no more mental health battling me. The flesh doesn't drive my life no more. It's the Spirit. It's the Spirit of God, the helper that he gave me. With that being said, y'all have a wonderful Mother's Day. God bless y'all.